Well, good morning. WMNF right here on site at the Port of Tampa, and we have a protest going. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
We are part of a nationwide movement called Block the Boat, and we are participating in the boycott of Zim shipping lines. It's an Israeli shipping line, their largest shipping line. Yeah, actually the ship came in about 3 o'clock yesterday morning, or, well, a few hours ago, and we were here during the night keeping vigil. We had the Tampa Light Brigades so that we had visuals out here for any of the workers coming in to unload the ship. We are effectively hoping to disrupt or stop the unloading of all Zim ships across the nation. This is a nationwide movement. This is part of the boycott, divestment, and sanctions, and this is something that we are all invested in the long haul. We feel that this is an action that can be effective, that is doable, and that is really going to help with the boycott of Israel.
And can you tell me what is the essential reason for your boycott? I understand apartheid has been mentioned, Zionism has been mentioned. Can you tell me a little bit about that and your feelings about that situation?
Yes. Zionism, which is a political movement to take the land that is historically Palestine. It is not a religion, and it is a corruption of Judaism. And so I mention that because some people might think we're anti-Semitic. That there's really, it's apples and oranges. Zionism is a political movement. Judaism is a religion. And the apartheid that we so vehemently protest is the apartheid imposed upon the Palestinian people by the Zionist entity of Israel, and the occupation and apartheid affects every aspect of Palestinian life in the West Bank and Gaza, every aspect.
Has the Block the Boat movement had any effect that you can see?
Yes, it has. For one thing, it has inspired us. Oakland, LA, Seattle, Tacoma has inspired us to be out here. More and more people are becoming aware of Israeli atrocities against the Palestinian people because of this movement. And eventually, when we are successful in keeping Israel from unloading its apartheid onto our shores, then it's really going to hit Israel in their pocketbook.
Has the Tampa Longshoremen Group, have you had any discussions with them at all, and have you had any effect?
We have begun the discussions. We've actually only been organizing for 5.5 days. So we've got a lot more work to do, but the ships come in every month, and we will be here.
Thank you.
The EDS movement has been carrying out blockade actions in port cities wherever Zim Integrated Shipping Company is docking to offload goods. As Israel has just committed genocide in Gaza and has a complaint lodged against them with an international criminal court suspected of committing war crimes, that should not be allowed to happen. Block the Boat Oakland held strong with a 4-day straight work stoppage solidarity action by ILWU Local 10, saying they support us. They support the struggle. They refuse to offload Israeli apartheid, and the result was the longest successful blockade of an Israeli ship in history. Blockade efforts were held in Tacoma, LA, Seattle, and now we rise up in Tampa. Woo! Woo! Let our unity send a booming cry that there will be no protest. struggle is intersectional. It's a human rights issue and it affects all of us, no matter what we're working on. So again, just thank you for everybody coming out to support the campaign. Our first speaker is going to be from Students for Justice in Palestine, Rama.
My name is Rama. I'm from Students for Justice in Palestine at USF. For decades, Israel has been harassing, discriminating against, and murdering Palestinians. BDS is an international movement that calls for the boycott, divestment, and sanction of Israel until it gives Palestinians their humanitarian rights and ends the occupation in Palestine. It's so important for us to take part in this movement because it gives everybody anywhere in the world the ability to contribute to the Palestinian cause. And for this reason, SJP at USF last year, put together a petition asking USF, actually demanding USF, a multi-million-dollar state-run institution to divest from corporations that profit from the occupation of Palestine, the illegal occupation of Palestine. Corporations like G4S, HP, Caterpillar, and countless others. We were able to collect 10,000 signatures in support of this divestment petition. That's 1/4 of the USF student body population and the largest petition that all of Florida has ever seen. We, at the beginning or before this summer semester, we presented our petition to the USF board, along with 10,000 signatures. In less than 5 minutes, they denied our petition and ignored 10,000 students at USF. Every day, our government ignores the screams of Palestinians suffering from the occupation. And every day, our government continues to ignore the growing voice of Americans standing for Palestine. Today, we block the boat, or we stand out here, because not only to tell people that we refuse Israeli products, but because we agree that any human in the world deserves a life free of discrimination, free of harassment, and free of illegal occupation. We're out here because we believe in human rights. We believe in this idea that everyone has the right to a life worth living.
Yes.
We're out here in support of the BDS movement, but most importantly, we're out here in support of the people in Palestine who don't need it more than anybody, who need it the most at this point. Thank you so much.
Hi, how's everybody doing today? I know it's warm out here, and I really appreciate everybody that's shown up and come out to show support. I know that why we're out here is a very, very grave situation, but the positive attitudes and the high morale is inspiring. I really appreciate every single one of you. I came down from Jacksonville. I work with a small organization. We're a small publishing project that publishes pro-liberation, liberation movement, liberation politics, literature. And as soon as I saw on Sunday that there was going to be a Block the Boat Tampa, I cleared my schedule. It was the most important thing I could possibly throw myself at. So I don't have a lot of experience with the cross-cultural, what's happening here, but I'm here to learn, and I really appreciate everybody here, and I look forward to blocking this boat with you.
As they're working in conjunction with Burn Pile Press Collective.
Hello? Hi. So I'm going to try not to barf because I don't like speaking in front of groups. But I'm here because we came together to try to initiate organizing this. Obviously, we're going to need a lot more manpower, woman power, human power, to keep it going and to make it really successful and to, just all come together on this cause. And we wrote a little something going to read it as passionately as I can without shaking too much. So, we came out today as a promise that we will fight, by any means within our power, to resist the oppression of our sisters and brothers and to fight for their freedom. Regardless of how or where the gears of this apartheid system manifest, we will shake the days of apathetic hearts, cross all lines that divide us, and stand strong with those on stolen ground. Let's shake the ground of the institutions that shell the homes of the innocent. As humans, we are no freer than the most oppressed. We are all bound up in this together. And while we're joined together for the lives, for the hearts, and for the souls of human beings, we must recognize the soulless dollar is a contributor, is the bloodline of a wretched machine like this. And as such, let us cut the circulation. Let us make this terrible task as difficult as possible. Let us boycott goods in our day-to-day lives. Let us call of mass divestments. Let us demand sanctions. This is only a first step on our part. A second wave is coming. A larger wave of resistance is coming. But we need you. We need your words. We need your hands. We need your strengths. Leave here with a mission, a goal, that on the next date that the Zim ship arrives, the more people come and more voices get heard. Thank you. And like we said, we're going to hold an organizing meeting soon on Wednesday in the evening. We're thinking 7. So get your names down in the contact list if they're not there already, so that we can start coalition building and start forming better organized ways to go about all of this. So it's not, it's on the shoulders of many, because I know that there are so many more voices. Thank you.
John.
John, what brings you out today?
Well, I've been campaigning for Palestinians' rights, the right of return, the right to not be bombed, the right not to have their homes bulldozed, the right not to have their children killed or harassed or arrested since about 2004.
And tell me what the Block the Boat movement means to you.
Well, it's a long tradition in America to block arms shipments that are going to, kill indigenous people. It was done in the 80s with the Contra rebels, where one of our guys lost his legs, S. Brian Wilson, and here we got, more arms shipments going to kill indigenous peoples. And so, I have to be here. It's my duty as a human being, a decent human being, to stop the massacre of people wherever I can, however I can, and do my little part.